Welcome, students and learners, to today's lecture on essays. As you know, that your second paper is prose and fiction, and nearly 50% of the syllabus is covered by essays written by different authors. So it is essential to know something about essay. As you know that broadly any literature is divided into two, prose and poetry. In the last lectures, we have discussed various divisions of poetry like sonnet, lyric, elegy, epic, and ode. Similarly, we had already discussed different forms of prose like short stories, novels, biographies, autobiographies, articles, and essays. Word essay has come from the word of French language essays or essay, that means an attempt or effort. The best definition of an essay is given by A.C. Benson in his article The Art of the Essayist, in which he talks about a shopkeeper who was building a new shop, and the sign painter of the village was looking hopefully at the shop every day that when it will be completed, the shopkeeper owner will give the job of sign painting to him. But one day he found that the signboard of the shop was already written. So he looked at the signboard with surprise and disgust and said, "It appears as if the owner has been doing it himself." So, an essay is a personal attempt by the author in which he expresses his ideas, opinions, and feelings in his own language. This form of writing first of all originated in France, and French writer Montaigne is considered as father of English essays. In English, this form of writing came in the beginning of 16th century, and Lord Francis is considered as the father of English essays, although he initiated this form of writing in a very casual manner, as he considered English to be a bankrupt language that would go out of use soon. So he composed his major works like Novum Organum and New Atlantis in the international language of that period, Latin. Bacon is considered as the father of English essays. In the growth and development of essays, magazines and journals have played a major role. A number of essay writers like Sir Richard Steele and Joseph Addison wrote essays for magazines and journals, and they even founded some of the prominent magazines of that time, like The Spectator and The Tatler. With Charles Lamb, the essays became personal as he put the element of pathos and feelings in his essays, as a result of which Charles Lamb's essays are considered as lyrics in prose. His essays are popular and famous for having the element of pathos and humor in perfect balance and equilibrium. Other prominent essay writers in English are Oliver Goldsmith, G.B. Priestley, R.L. Stevenson, William Hazlitt, Aldous Huxley, and Robert Lind. Thanks and have a nice day. Before we close today's lecture, I have an assignment for you. Write a short note on growth of essays in English. Name any one journal that helped in the growth of essays in English. And the third assignment or question is point out 3 prominent essay writers of essays in English. You can send me your answers on my WhatsApp number 93141218841. Thanks once again and have a nice day. Thank you very much.